Morrow from Uplift Fitness. My 2-minute tip today is about bent over row, a very basic fundamental movement that we use to train our lats, the back part of your armpit, this muscle back there. So I recently had a client ask me a question about foot position on this, and I thought, oh, that would be a great question to answer as part of a 2-minute tip. And I've got a couple other tips to give you as well besides just that foot position. So when I prescribe a bent over row, you'll notice that I have a leg out to the side. And traditionally, I think people are used to putting one leg behind them. And the reason I like it to the side is because I want to get you in a nice square position with basically 3 corners, and your 4th corner is your arm doing the work. And what this does is it helps assure that your hips are level, that your SI joints, the little dimples kind of at the very bottom of your back, that they are in line. It also helps assure that you're in a position that your wrist is right under your shoulder. I see a lot of people, no matter what position they have their foot in, kind of in a position like this where they're kind of all stretched out. And when you're in this position, now you've got this long base of support. I've got a foot way back there, I've got my arm way back there, and I'm using my core less. When I shorten my base of support and make sure my shoulder's right over my wrist, now I have to use my core more. And I can do a quick check and make sure that everything is in line. So that's my first tip about bent over row, is take your supporting leg out to the side versus putting it behind you. My second tip about bent over row is I see a lot of people, when they pull up, they pull their elbow right up towards the ceiling, which can put a lot of strain on your shoulder. You can see the front of my shoulder is kind of anteriorly rotated. If I got a lot of weight there, that could put a lot of strain there. Not to mention that when I'm doing that, I'm not fully engaging my lat. If I pull my elbow back towards my hip, now I'm using more lat. I'm changing my angle of pull just a little bit, and it makes me use more of my lat versus just pulling this up. So try it with that little angle of pull. Try it with being in a 3-corner type position and see if you can feel the difference.